Hi guys, it's Alyssa from Simply Quinoa and welcome back to my channel. Today I have got another yummy breakfast recipe for you, and this is actually in the form of quinoa breakfast bars. I have shared a bunch of quinoa breakfast bars on the blog before, but this is a new flavor and it is Morning Glory. So it combines shredded carrots and apples and raisins and crunchy pecans and turns them into the most delectable breakfast bars, and I know that you are going to absolutely love them. So let's go ahead and check out how to make them. Like many of my vegan recipes, the first thing we're going to do is make a flax egg. So that's combining flaxseed meal and water, and then you just stir it together and let it sit until it becomes a gel. And then in a separate bowl, we're going to combine 3/4 of a cup of quinoa flour, 1/2 cup of coconut sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of sea salt. And then we'll just take a whisk and whisk everything together until it's completely combined. For the wet ingredients, we're going to combine 1 cup of chickpeas, 1 large banana, and 1/2 cup of applesauce. And I like to make this in a blender because it gets it really smooth, but you could also use a food processor. And you just blend it until it gets completely creamy. So I would say maybe 30 seconds or so, and it's going to turn into kind of a thick, almost pancake batter. So once that's blended, you'll just add all of these wet ingredients into the bowl of the sifted flour and add in your flaxseed meal, and then you'll just stir it together. It's gonna seem like the dough is not gonna be wet enough, but the more you stir and combine everything, the looser and more hydrated the dough will become. So you're gonna want it to become completely smooth and no chunks remaining. So for our add-ins, we're using raisins, carrots, grated apple, and pecans. So here we have 1/4 cup of grated carrots, 1/4 cup of apple, I used red, 1/4 cup of pecans, and 1/4 cup of raisins. And you'll just add those all into the batter and stir it until it's completely combined and evenly distributed throughout. Once your batter is completely mixed, you're going to transfer it into a parchment-lined baking pan. I use an 8x8 square pan, and you just combine the whole thing in here and then use the back of your spoon or spatula, whatever you're using, to smooth it out and really push it into the corners of the pan, and a smooth top if possible. And then I decided to sprinkle mine with a little bit more pecans, but that's totally optional. So once they come out of the oven, you're going to want to let them cool in the pan for 10 to 15 minutes and then transfer to a wire rack, cool completely before slicing. So I sliced mine into 16 bars, and you can see that it's sticking a little bit to the knife. A trick is to make sure that your knife is a little bit wet before you slice them, and then you're done. So you just pull out a bar. You can see there's tons of awesome goodies inside, and they really make the most delicious breakfast treat. So that's how you make my Morning Glory quinoa breakfast bars. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to make the full recipe, you can find that in the description below. I'll link to the post on my blog. And of course, if you did like this video, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, feel free to hit the subscribe button up in this corner. It's absolutely free, and it ensures that you will never miss another recipe or video. So thanks again, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!